Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. It's time to review this game. And I played it on the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, finally. So right here is some gameplay footage of Tifa. It was making a drink, martini, shaken, not stirred. That's what Cloud likes. And all the gameplay footage you see in the back is what I played myself. So Tifa, well, we're going to talk a little bit about her, Cloud, and other buddies. This is a remake of the original Final Fantasy VII game that came out on the PlayStation 1, of course, in 1997. And it's called Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. But it's way more than just a remake. It's like a reimagining because certain things in the story are changed. I'm trying to keep this review as spoiler-free as possible, but it's a little bit spoilery because I just want to talk a little bit about the story as well. Like in this game. So if you really don't want to know anything like me, I went into this not knowing anything at all. I didn't play the original Final Fantasy VII game. And I didn't watch any reviews of this game also beforehand. And for me, it was really a surprise. Everything about the story, everything. So that being said, enjoy the review. Thumbs up if you enjoy this review. Thumbs down if you don't enjoy the review. And let's just turn off the music a little bit, because so you can hear me better. In this review, we're giving stars. We're giving 5 stars. And we're giving 5 stars per category. I have this school board right here, and now I will just only snap in my fingers for a second, like snappity snap, and here we got an image. Okay, because this is important, because usually when both of us play the game, it will be stars from both of us. But now you see just stars on my side because I played the game. And Remco is just, with his hands in the air.
I'm like this.
Just like Arif.
Just a demo here.
Just a demo. And also, I just want to say, don't let yourself get distracted by my cat. Because my cat is pretending to be very hungry, but I'm feeding Momo. He's right here in frame, actually. So don't let yourself get distracted. You see his face is right here. Yeah? I'm now getting distracted, but, he will get his food, after this review. Okay. So that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to give 5 stars per category. Graphics, fun factor, gameplay, replay value. And at the end, the Remco and Tycho factor, which will have a very funny, intriguing name, So this game is made by Square Enix, which is, of course, the king of all JRPGs, Japanese RPGs. Square Enix. And look at these graphics. And look at all that fan service. Fan service is like when you see like... what is fan service exactly? Like...
Yeah, doing something extra unnecessary actually, just for the fans. So
like making them, but sex. It has to do with sex,
like they do that a lot. Like the ecchi stuff.
Ecchi also is a difficult term. Not everyone knows it, but like I feel like here in these, Final Fantasy games. Oh, I had a low battery. I see. Yeah. There's a lot of ecchi stuff going on. A lot of fan service content, meaning like some of these characters are dressed unnecessarily, extra naked. It's what the Japanese like to do. So that's the kind of game this is. No, it's really it's in the whole culture.
It happens.
And here in Final Fantasy, it's a little bit exaggerated sometimes. I felt like, okay, it's a little bit too much in my face. No, really. I feel like if you're watching a lot of animes and playing a lot of anime kind of games, you're used to this. But for me, I was like, okay, this is a totally different kind. Here's like all the women and there's a lot of stuff happening in this game. Really ecchi, like, okay. Yeah. Kind of game. For the rest, let's just get to let's just get to the point. So this is the reimagining. Final Fantasy VII reimagining. The original game was a PlayStation 1 game. They split it in 3, and now it's coming out, in 3 parts. So this is a remake of the original game, but they made 3 parts. So the 3rd part at the moment of filming this review is still going to come in a couple of years. At the moment of filming this review, we got 2 Final Fantasy VII parts. One of them is playable on the Nintendo Switch 2. That's this footage right here on the Nintendo Switch 2. And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the 2nd part, but this review is just the Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. And Integrate is like the extra DLC that's added. And then, in a couple of years, we'll be in a 3rd last closing chapter of Final Fantasy VII. So, a little bit complicated,
full
but
circle.
The full circle, yes.
So let's dive into the graphics. So what are you going to give to this game?
The graphics. Graphic-wise, I feel that, and this is just for the Nintendo Switch 2 version, I'm giving this game 5 stars.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I couldn't hold back. So 5 stars for graphics. There you go.
Nice.
I do everything live here with this little keyboard. So it's all recorded live. We don't do any editing afterwards. So here you see, for example, like one of the most edgy characters. It's Tifa. I know that little boys who played this game when they were kids, they were already looking at her like Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Like it's Tifa from Final Fantasy, like this sexy game character, Tifa. And they recreated that here. And here is Aerith, the other more, normally normal girl, but not really entirely normal. Because if you know the story of Final Fantasy VII, then you know that she is not normal at all. I don't want to dive too much into spoilers, but I do want to say, okay, let's first talk about the graphics. Graphic-wise, it looks amazing, because look. And you think like, okay, Tycho, yes, but these are cutscenes. But all these cutscenes are in the in-game, this is what the game looks like. Because, in a moment it will turn into gameplay footage. This is in-game footage. It looks incredible. On the Switch 2, this is top-notch. The Nintendo Switch 2 is, this game is proving that the Switch 2 can, perform well. Like nice graphics that look nice. It's top-notch. It's the same as Cyberpunk 2077. It's right below Cyberpunk 2077. I say right below because quality-wise it's exactly the same, but Cyberpunk 2077 is of course a open world game, and it's insane what they did over there. It's open world. Like, how is that graphically possible on this Switch 2, And Final Fantasy VII looks amazing, but it's a very, very, very small small game, like it's very linear, and there's not the whole world that has to be loaded on the Switch. It's very linear. It's very small actually compared to Cyberpunk. So, but graphic wise, but it's amazing. It looks amazing. Look at this kind of Moulin Rouge show what I'm attending here in Final Fantasy VII. I mean, it's just part of the game. Like
very nice graphics.
I had to be there. Yeah. B.
Yeah.
You see? Because they have bee costumes.
I got
yes.
Be there or be square. Well.
Yes. And don't be a square.
No.
Hey,
don't be
such a. And do you know from what movie that is? Hey, don't be such a.
No, I don't know. No.
Well, if you know the correct answer and you comment the name of that movie down below in the comment section, within 7 days of releasing this review, I will PayPal you personally €5 for another app. No, really, $5. Yes.
Feels like the Ring. If you watch this in 7 days.
Yeah, well, but then something good will
Something good happens.
Yes. No, but really, just comment down below the name of the movie.
So. First one, yeah.
No, not the first one, like maybe like in the first 7 days, the first 5,
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. You think that a lot of people are going to
no, I don't
comment and know the answer also? Anyways, look at this fan service over here.
Yeah.
So
5-star graphics fan service.
5-star graphic. You see Cloud is also dressed as a woman, and
yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. Okay. Anyways, even though it's almost perfect. Look, you don't see it here hardly, but the hair rendering, that's a little bit difficult on the Switch. The Switch has some problems with those hairs. I don't know what it is. In all the games, Star Wars Outlaws, it's already better than Star Wars Outlaws. Maybe you don't see it really here or something, but around the edges, it's rough. Just like my hair actually now here with this green screen around the edges. Like you see it's green and stuff. Stuff like that is also happening in Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate on the Nintendo Switch 2. Just like it is in Cyberpunk, Star Wars Outlaws, or any other game, except Pokémon, because there the characters have this very drawn hair. There it doesn't happen. When people try to make realistic hairs with hair strands, that's when the Switch has, some issues. But still, 5 stars for me.
Very nice.
You have something to say, or?
No, I only played the demo, and I also thought it looked very nice, actually. So I played like 40 minutes the demo or something like that.
Show off.
Yeah.
I played it for 1 hour and 8 minutes, that demo.
How is that possible?
It's the demo is chapter 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what chapter 1. And the whole game has 18 chapters. So you played the first chapter of the game.
Okay, well.
Yeah. But I also want to say not every chapter is equal. So sometimes one chapter is like 1 hour, but a chapter can also take 3 hours. It's like a book. Anyways, next category.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna be the
fun factor. You know, how much fun is it to play this game, really?
How much fun do you have playing this game?
Well, I had 4-star fun. 4-star kind of fun.
4-star fun.
For me, I put it on 4 stars. There you go.
Nice.
Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up for Detroit.
For Detroit.
And if you're from Detroit, let us know down below in the comment section. I know someone from Detroit, Jenna. Remember the couch surfer?
Wow.
Yeah.
From Detroit? Oh.
Yeah. She is.
Okay.
The fun factor. I wrote down some notes here. So the story is extremely engaging and emotionally strong. You know, the characters are memorable and well developed. I constantly wanted to know what happens. The story is great. You know, the story is great. So a lot of fun. This is indeed one of the most legendary stories in all of gaming. Okay, even though I didn't play the game myself back in the days, I knew a lot about the story, you know, and everyone knows Cloud, so it's quite famous. You know, it's like it's a very famous story. Oh, here, by the way, I'm showing actually something I didn't like. Like, look at the buildings. It's just a big image here. Like it was, like it's not really 3D. It's like when you look on Google Earth. Sometimes they have those 3D buildings on Google Earth, but not always. Like in poorer countries, they don't have that. Here in the Netherlands, when you do Google Earth, you see like 3D, or in America. But for example, you go to a country where Google didn't fly with their helicopters. Well, here Cloud is getting a massage. Then it's like a 2D image. So I didn't really like that, but it happened just in one short part of the game. Anyways. The massage was nice. So yeah, 4 stars. No, it was fun. I mean, yeah. Why not 5 stars? 5 stars, you say? Well, yeah. You know, it was 4-star fun. I feel like it's also connected with my annoyances, which I'm overall talking about.
Okay.
Talking about invisible walls, for example, in this game. It's full of invisible walls. And it's a very linear game. Okay, I understand that. So yes, I'm not allowed to go up those stairs, for example. There will be eventually some gameplay footage here and there that, I'm walking against the stairs and Cloud should just be able to walk there. But no, there's an invisible wall, so no. But it happens all the time. Or it's a very linear game. I don't mind. But nowadays, I'm also very used to all the open world games, like Cyberpunk, Star Wars, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Like everything is like, okay, I can go and do what I want. But here it's really, and it's very strict, I'm giving the option each time, like, okay, are you sure? Are you sure you wish to climb this wall, Tycho? Because there's no way back. Huh? They know there's no way back. Are you sure you want to go in this cave, Tycho? Because if you do, you cannot go back, And it happens like a lot, It happens a lot. Like, are you sure you want to walk through that door, Remco? Because as soon as you walk through the door, you might not come back soon. And it's like also in the story, like, hey, Cloud, are you sure? Maybe there's something else we need to do right here before we open that door, Cloud. Hey? And then, maybe indeed you want to finish all the side quests, because that's what it is,
Yeah.
Hey, are you sure because there's no way to do those side quests otherwise. Oh, here's a very perverse guy, like... Don Corneo.
Don Corneo.
Yeah. So no, it's 4-star fun,
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's not a bad score.
It's not bad at all.
4, yeah.
So maybe, yeah.
Yeah, let's gameplay-wise, how much fun you had, or how did it feel like playing this game?
It felt like 5-star fun to me to play this game. It felt really good.
So you have like a battle system in this game. That's one of the parts of playing Final Fantasy VII.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a big change also. The combat system is top notch. In the original Final Fantasy VII, it was like a real JRPG, turn-based. I played Final Fantasy IX till the bitter end, so that's exactly the same as 7. Turn-based, but Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. Well, now it's just cutscenes of this, very, very perverse Japanese, person that, wants to do things with the main characters of the game, and I don't blame him. No, I'm not judging anyone, you know. Like, who knows what he's been through, you know.
Yeah, but the combat system.
The combat system is real time, which is nice. But it's more like an action RPG now. But still, there's the influence of JRPG elements. Because there's bullet time moments. So I'm attacking, just in real time, attacking. But maybe I want to do a magic attack. Then it slows down, whoosh. And it gets some noir kind of vibes, you know, the whole screen. And it's in slow motion. Okay. And then I can select, okay, I want to electrify Remco or something, or use a fire attack. And then it continues again, the attack, bam, 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 bam. But then I also can order other enemies to do their special attack, and that goes in slow motion again, whoosh, you know, just like JRPG, but it goes in real time, but just like Max Payne or Neo from the Matrix, you know, it's in slow motion, okay. Yeah. You have time enough to select the option, okay, I want Tifa to do this attack, and then you continues again, you select puff, and then it continues again, pop. So that's a bit the system. It sounds a bit complicated, you'll get in it. Yeah. Don't look my cat in his eyes, because my cat is now, you know, communicating with Remco. He's out of frame.
He's looking at you. Yeah, I will turn into stone if I look in his eyes. Yeah, like Medusa, you know. Yeah,
because he's right here, but I don't want him to come closer. So let me do like this. Come here, Momo. Meow, meow, meow.
You don't want him to get closer.
No. Come in frame. Do it for the viewers.
You're like that guy on screen right now.
You mean that as a compliment, I hope, huh?
Yeah, purely compliment.
So the special attacks, the magic attacks, they feel also very impactful. Yeah, it looks amazing. I wish, because the footage is now all random. So this is just... Oh, by the way, this is annoying... something I noticed. Look, I was walking. I'm showing you. Look at the clothes that this girl's wearing. Look at her. Yeah. Look at the gray socks, the green shirt. Okay, now I'm going back. And the haircut. Remember what she was wearing? And look, it's exactly the same girl standing right there. Oh. I noticed that. And there were actually 3 of them in the same,
lazy
distance. But that's funny. Because usually that's something that, I would see in Pokémon Legends ZA. But this... in Final Fantasy VII, and I didn't notice any other characters, but there was only this one. I saw her 3 or 4 times, so it's like a glitch, It's like a little buggy.
Maybe they're triplets,
They're wearing the same clothes,
That's crazy. Yeah, it's lazy.
But it's only there, None other moment in the game did I see, the same, and I'm... I don't know, like I'm very good at,
good like, catch,
good catch, So, I was like, hey, wait a second.
Got you there.
I got you.
Got you.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
But I'm not that kind of person, Remco.
Got your ass.
Yeah, well, I'm not that kind of person.
You're not gonna mail Square Enix like.
I don't know.
I saw that.
Did you see what happened here? That was a real Japanese, like the guy crawling after her on his hands and knees. That's also what I noticed playing this game, because it looks as beautiful as Cyberpunk, but the vibes are totally different because this is made by Japanese people, so those characters are behaving very strange and Japanese, really like... This is a stairway, you might know if you played the original Final Fantasy VII, and you really have to walk up all these stairs, all these floors. Like, look at this, but I was being held back. I can't go quicker. I'm trying to run right now, but Cloud is then tired... and he can't run. This is the full speed. That was the full speed. You understand?
That's annoying.
Yeah. And it has those restrictions. This game a couple of times. So that's a little bit annoying. Yeah. That's a little bit annoying. But anyway, still 5 stars. Replayability, Remco.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah. Let's go to the next category.
Yeah.
Replayability.
Don't linger too much. Replayability. Like, how much would you give it? How much would I give it?
I think 3 stars. I think.
Well, you thought wrong, because I'm giving it 4 stars for replay. 4 stars, Remco.
Well, you played it quite a bit, so...
Yes, that's the reason, Yeah. I played it, within a few days I finished the game, like I couldn't stop, like,
Give me more, please give me more.
give me Cloud after midnight, la, 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 la. Okay, sorry. Okay. All the viewers are away.
Give me more.
Yeah. Well, I can also sing something from Greece.
Yeah.
Replayability. So the main story is about 30 hours. I played it like 35 something hours, Then there's of course also the Integrade DLC that they added, which is a fun little a few hours, 5-6 hours. And if you want to complete it all, like 8-9 hours. Separate story that takes place when Cloud is actually meeting Aerith. And then you're playing with a character named, not Luffy from One Piece, but Yuffie. And she's also behaving kind of like Luffy. So this girl, like really like laughing in a certain way. Just like Luffy, but she's named Yuffie. Okay. And she will return in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So you can play with her in the Integrate version. Some extra missions, did it side content after the game finished, after the credits. You can already do that actually separately. You don't like when you start up the game. You can play the Integrate part or just the main game.
Okay, small spoiler.
That's not a spoiler. No. Because
she's playable the next. Okay.
That she's a playable character. Yeah, but it's like I'm just.
You're just emphasizing. Yeah.
You can play the Final Fantasy VII, remake game. Or the Integrate part separately, like it's a separate save game. Also, it's separate. It's not connected. So.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So, and then at the end, it's of those few. It's just a 5-6 hour thing, like hey, you play it for those hours, and then it's kind of obvious, like she will join the, because she has such great fighting mechanics, this and that. So she's a future member for Cloud, but that's just a little thing. Replayability of this game, so just the main game. 30 plus hours. Then you do it quick, actually, because you could go in all the side quests, this and that, but could
be double, right, or more?
Yeah, well, no, double. Yeah, maybe, I guess, if you really take your time. But the side quests are, again, maybe I'm a little bit spoiled and used to such good games. But the same with Pokemon Legends ZA, when I was also not so impressed by the side quests in that game. Same thing right here, because when you play games, for example, like a GTA or Red Dead Redemption 2 or Cyberpunk, when side quests sometimes are really like you think you don't even notice anymore. Like, is it a side quest or is it a main quest? Sometimes the side quests go so deep, in these games. But then in Pokemon Legends ZA or in Final Fantasy, you have those side quests like, okay, Cloud, help me. I'm looking for my cats. My cats are lost. Where are my cats? And then Cloud has to go and search those damn cats in this village. And like, okay, I am Cloud. I am Cloud. What am I doing? And also, like, sometimes it's not even a side quest. It's like a main quest, but then a filler. Like, they're really padding the game, Yeah. So, like, there's this store clerk, and he's like, hey, Cloud, can you help me? These rats are really bothering me. There's those rats in the alley here. Can you, those rats are really those doom rats. And here we got some fan service again. Cloud, can you really kill those rats? And then me, Cloud, the superhero, I have to go and kill the rats. And then I go back to him, and he said, no, I told you to kill all the rats. This is not enough. And then I go again, okay, kill the rats. And that's like that's a side mission, but not really like in a game like Red Dead Redemption or in Cyberpunk, like side missions, you have a story, it really continues. And you're like, wow, really well written and stuff. So that's not in this game. So eventually I felt also like, I'm not going to do all those side missions. Let me just continue with the... Yeah, because normally I'm kind of like a completionist. I like to do, the side missions. But, a lot of them felt, like, like, what am I doing, So, yeah. After you finish this game, you get New Game Plus. That's nice because that's something I miss in Cyberpunk. That means, like, when you finish the game, you can restart the game with, with... all the powers that you got from the first playthrough, it's almost like a roguelike kind of. So you could do that. And if I want to, because now I finished the game, I could select the chapters in the menu and replay a certain chapter. And then maybe I can still do some side missions if I feel like it, Yeah. So I can always do that, if I feel like it. It's a perfect setup for playing part 2 of the eventually trilogy, So here, Cloud is dressed. Again, there's this Don Corleone who has to, who's he going to pick, Who is he going to pick? One of the three. Aye. You're nice, very nice. Which one shall I pick?
The one on the right that doesn't look like a dude at all.
Here, which one shall I pick? He's looking, see. Yeah. Which one? Shall I pick you? You see those Japanese,
Yeah. Also for the replay value, important is
yeah,
come back for this, like this.
And then Cloud dressed as a girl, but apparently this was also in the original PlayStation 1 version. So
it's make it funny,
Like, it's funny, but still a little bit too much etchy. Like okay,
Yeah, just a little bit. Japanese.
Very Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to wrap this review up. Like the last stars.
Let's go.
The Remco and Tycho factor, the red factor, aka Cloud9.
Cloud9.
Yeah, that's a word pun. So, 5 stars.
Oh,
5
very
stars.
Nice.
Yes.
5 big stars. Nice.
5 big stars indeed, and 5 small stars down here.
Yeah.
I will elaborate now. I'll give you the final score because.
Let's go, and it is
92.
Oh.
So all the stars combined, that's a 92.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah. No, just
Yeah, because there were 4 now, so yeah, your stars.
Sorry.
Never mind.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
92 because every star is worth certain points, and that's it. Like the calculations. It's a 9.2 for me, and now we'll elaborate a little bit more. So let's just remove this and let's get back to this.
Big score.
Look, overall, it's an amazing experience. This game. It's just the very linear design and the invisible walls, as I mentioned already, like limited freedom compared to Zelda, Cyberpunk. Because when you're used to playing all these games, Zelda, Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption, you can go wherever you want. You can do what you want. You can do this mission. But now I get here and I'm really like, let me just walk up these stairs or something. Like what the hell? Or come on, I just need to go. And then it's like warning. No, get back to the mission. Oh, okay. I'll return.
Sorry.
It's very old fashioned. I understand it's this kind of game, but still, that's for me, I have to say everything, how I felt. I felt restricted. And also because of this, the tense moments feel really less tensed because I can't die. I can't fall or die. So, for example, you can die, of course, during the fights and stuff, but there's also these cutscenes, kind of like you're running away, or buildings are crumbling and you're jumping. And then they are, maybe the other characters are like, Cloud, come quickly. But even if I stand still and take my time, nothing is happening. But then as soon as I walk again, the building starts crumbling again. It's like you're in a cutscene, kind of. You understand what I mean? Like it's really linear.
I didn't know that because I played the demo and you had to run. You had a time limit, but okay.
Yeah, but that's... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but even in the... Yeah, but there, nothing was crumbling there.
No.
So...
Crazy.
You can just stand still, things are crumbling, and then, okay, nothing is happening. You continue to run. They start to run in the distance again as well. Then buildings start to crumble again, stuff like that, Even if you would try to commit suicide, like, okay, let me just jump, off the ledge here. You can't, you understand? Because of the invisible wall, like many times, like you can't. No, you can't. Okay, Cloud can't jump also, sure. But you cannot even walk off the ledge because it's just an invisible wall there. Like, I tried it many times. It's just in battles you can die. You cannot die elsewhere else. You understand?
Yeah.
Just in battles.
I understand. Even if you want to, yeah.
Even if I want to. There's no place in Final Fantasy that you can kill yourself. It's just to test things out, So eventually you feel like kind of like, okay, I can die here. You can just run because nothing can happen. You feel so even when it's supposed to be like, oh, press R with your grapple hook and go there and like make those scary moves. Maybe it's not scary because you can't fall. So you can just balance over stuff. Like, oh wait, make sure you not fall. It doesn't matter. You just press the control stick straight ahead. You can't fall. So it's just because it's a linear game. I sound very much like I'm complaining, but I just need to say this. No, I'm very positive. Everything is good, but everyone else in the world is already saying all the good stuff about this game. So that's why I wanted to also say, just
the bad stuff also.
Yeah, like it has to be said as well, like the little things, like maybe
give it to them straight, of course.
Yeah, because maybe people expect already like, okay, everyone knows this game and this and that, but I didn't know this game. I didn't play the original And for me, I felt like, okay, some things I noticed. Maybe people will play, games like this nonstop. They're used to it. That's the kind of mechanics they are. For me, not playing that many, JRPGs or RPGs in general. So yeah, it's still fantastic. Just I felt slightly held back by the linear structure. That's it. The story is amazing. That makes me want to come back. I look very much forward to playing part 2, part 3, playing other Final Fantasies. I mean, yes, it's an amazing game. It's an amazing experience. Just know that it's a very linear experience. You're playing it for the story. And I kind of forgot to mention, but now you see it also here. Like you're sometimes playing with other characters as well. So now I'm controlling Aerith, and sometimes you're controlling Tifa, but it's just short moments. Cloud is the main protagonist. But even in battles, you control multiple of them. And, I think I said it all.
I think so too, and you gave a really nice score for this game.
A 92. It's not bad at all. It's definitely
not bad. It's very good.
it's a very, very good game, and it's just if you don't like story-driven games, I would not recommend this for you. For example, my Turkish friend Selahattin Kilic, he would not enjoy this game at all.
No.
He's the kind of guy, he would probably say, "Whoa, they're only talking," because he also said it about Cyberpunk. If they're just talking. I say, yeah, that's the story. It's a story-driven game. Like you have to, but it's a great story. If you're into stories, it's great.
If you can handle it.
If you can handle it. And it's called Final Fantasy. Of course, it has some typical Japanese, like crazy monsters you're fighting and stuff. Like, okay, the Japanese go wild again with their crazy designs. And yeah. Oh, I just want to say one last thing, which is important.
Yeah.
It's, of course, the original PlayStation game, it's split in 3. So this section is just the Midgar section of the first original Final Fantasy game. This whole game takes place in Midgar. And because of that, sometimes you feel the padding, like it's a little bit too much, like watching filler episodes of Naruto or One Piece. Like it's a little bit too, like, okay, you feel right here, they really on purpose try to slow you down. A lot of time. So, for example, with that stairway also, but also each time Cloud or someone else is crouching, it goes very slow. Like, come on, crouch a little bit quicker. They really on purpose, deliberately want you to slow down. And constantly the characters are also, hey, are you sure you want to go open this door? Because, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Square Enix really wants you to, play more time, because, you're going to get at the end already otherwise. Like me, I'm there in like less than 30 hours. Very quick, like 29 something. It's really trying to, and then sometimes I want to run, but no, Cloud is, like, okay. And then certain parts where you're not allowed to run, and then you can just only walk. And, there's this, it's very difficult to explain, but also, yeah, like I said, with the crouching, it's like with the animation. Oh, this is what I meant with the special moves. You see the bullet time.
Yes.
But it's really trying to slow the players down because it's just a small part of the story. The good thing about that is that some of the characters are now also more, their history is more developed, more explained, like other side characters like Jesse, more history. You see Jesse's parents. You see some missions with Jesse, like Badger. Fun fact, Badger's voice is being voiced by Badger from the Breaking Bad trilogy. And then there's a character in this game called Jesse. And then he's also saying sometimes her name, like, hey, Jesse. And yeah, he said the same in Breaking Bad, Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah. So that's Badger, but he's more like this, hey, I'm Badger because this is Badger. So,
yeah.
Anyways, that's it. Now I said that, but the padding thing was an important thing, and I almost forgot to mention the padding thing.
The timer is going off.
The timer's going off, but the padding was important. That I had to say that because that's really, I think that's the thing that most people are annoyed about. Like, okay, it's a perfect game, but just the padding. Yeah, how can you make nice side missions that don't feel like filler content? But yeah, maybe they didn't want to screw with the story as well. So yeah, it's difficult. You have to find, there's a fine line.
Yeah, they didn't want to tweak the story too much, or else really thin out the story. And it's all about the story. As I can hear here.
Anyways, here let's end this review here with this nice dance.
Oh yeah.
Cloud doesn't want to dance, but he has to. He has to dance.
Being forced here.
He's being forced to. So definitely worth it, Remco.
Yeah, very nice. Well, let's end this review. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of Final Fantasy VII Intergrade.
Remake Integrade.
Integrade, and comment down below what your score is for this game. What you think it's worth.
And did you play it on the Nintendo Switch too, or where else did you play it? Because
also a different experience maybe. So
even better, probably on the PlayStation.
And also say if you played the original one, actually, the original version. Let's see if some people play that one, actually.
And if you buy the Final Fantasy VII, I don't know if everyone gets this, but I bought it on the eShop, and then I also got the original Final Fantasy VII game. Like, is it because I bought the bigger package or something, or I don't know? Like
the complete edition, maybe they rewarded you.
Yeah, like I can play the original game as well if I want to, but I don't want to, Like, thank you very much. Can I say one last thing at the end? So this girl right here, Aerith, and this is just a little spoiler for if you, so click away just, But Aerith, of course, so click away if you don't want to hear this, but Aerith dies in the original Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 1 game. Yeah. People have been complaining about it for many years, but in this game, they changed things up, and I'm going to say something now. So if you click away if you don't want to hear it, but there's some creatures like the Whispers. They look like the ghosts, the mentors from Harry Potter. And every time you see the Whispers in this game, they are there to make sure that the history doesn't change, that the story is continuing as it's meant to continue, like in the original PlayStation game. You understand?
Yeah.
So every time you see these Whispers in this game, so the Dementors, for example, there's this moment when Aerith almost falls, but then there's Whispers and making sure that she doesn't fall, she doesn't die, or you understand? So they changed the story of the original Final Fantasy, still following the story, but changing the things. So now the fans don't know what the end is going to be, you understand? Because in the original one, she died. Maybe other people died, maybe other people didn't die. And, things are being changed. So at the end of this game, it's totally different. You understand? Like the story is different because she was supposed to die,
Yeah.
And she's still alive. So it's very, and it's very nice. At the end, it's also like, okay, after we continue through this gate, we don't know what's going to be at the end, like,
Keeps it fresh also.
It keeps it fresh for
everyone, actually.
For everyone. Yeah. So, because, I don't know, there's this person called Zack, and, at the end, you also see Zack, but Zack was supposed to die already before Final Fantasy VII, even started. Like, Zack made sure that Cloud felt so angry that he even became a soldier or something. But now at the end of this remake Integrate, Zack is alive. And, so things are changing, you understand? Yeah. It's like a different timeline. And throughout the whole game with these Whispers, that's happening. And it's a whole different story. So it's not just, it's everything is different. And that's what I had to say.
Okay.
But I said it at the end.
At the end, yeah.
So it's definitely worth it. Even if you played the original and you feel like, it's just the same. No, it's not the same. It's definitely worth it. And also worth it if you didn't play the original like me. Because I loved it. So that's it. It's long enough. We're already talking for 38 minutes. And I need to feed this cat. Yeah. He's so hungry. He didn't eat already for 3 hours or something. Hungry kitty cat. Oh, who's a hungry kitty cat? Huh? Who's a hungry chocobo bird? Who's a hungry chocobo? Huh? Who's a hungry chocobo? Hey, don't show your buttocks to the camera.
No,
don't show the buttocks.
Don't do it. No.
Don't do it.
Cover it up with his tail.
Okay, I'm going to press the end now.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Nice.
I mean, I had to say that at the end. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
it was a lot of info, right?
It's a lot of info indeed. And, it's a big game, so a lot of info.
Big game, big cat.
Yeah, and it's a reimagining of the game. So it's important stuff to mention. And thanks for watching, guys.